We keep them busy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. We back on another dash. We finna dash for about 5 hours, and we gonna see how much money we can make. The time right now is 3:43, and let's just go ahead and resume our dash because we had it paused. I wanted to make sure that I get myself over here in a nice lit area before I started up, because as you guys know, they will send you some high mileage orders. Now, I have a low acceptance rate, guys. I do not adhere to DoorDash's claims of you will get priority or you will see better offers. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe in none of that. So as you can see right there, we got a little bitty red zone right there. Nothing to write home about. But like I said, the time is 3:44. You might be able to see that right there. And we are going to dash for about 5 hours. We're going to go to about 8:44, and we're going to see how much money we can make. So check this out. We getting $16.27 for 16.8 miles. Grubhub coming in, first order that they sent me all day. And you know, I got a lot of things to say about this order. You know, 1-to-1 miles to money ratio. It's upside down. Now the good thing is, if you go ahead and look at that map right there, I'm quite a bit of ways from that merchant, and it's not a very far drive. But still, that's going to be an order that I'm going to have to decline every single day of the week just off of the mileage. So, all right, first DoorDash order, we are getting $3 for 5 miles. Pizza Hut, pizza bag required. Not doing $3 for 5 miles. I'm going to do my best to show you guys the orders as they are coming in so that you can kind of see them for yourself. See how exactly and why I'm declining these orders or taking the orders. This one right here going to be a decline. Hopefully, I'm able to show y'all every order, but I'll do my best. And hopefully we get one I can just take, so I don't gotta freaking be showing y'all all these orders that I'm not gonna be taking. But either way, okay, we got another one. We got $12.25 for 9 miles on this one. Orders are shopping orders. We got one that's, let me see, it's 3 items. So one is far away and one is not so far away. I could take this order and just unassign the customer that's furthest away. Let me look at the items on it, because that's really what's gonna make the difference. Okay, we got bread, crab rolls, and jelly. Now, I don't know which customer got which, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that order time out. I don't wanna take a chance, because them crab rolls, they could be easy to find, they could be hard to find. But that was 12 bucks for 9 miles, and I'm at a 95% completion rate. So if I'm being honest, I really don't need to be unassigning any orders. I need to be trying to complete every single order I do, at least until I get to 10 orders completed. Because then I give myself a little bit of wiggle room. All right, now we getting $10.75 for 9 miles. Let's see, yes. $10.75, 9.9 miles. Okay, I thought it was 9 miles. No, that's actually 10 miles. So yes, this is gonna be an order I'm definitely gonna decline, because ain't no point in letting this one time out. What's gonna happen is they're gonna send it right back. And even if it do go up, it ain't gonna go up enough, because it needs to triple in order for it to be worth my time. Let's see, we coming up to a yellow light. It seems like it's kind of busy out here. It seems like it's a nice amount of orders. What's the goal for this 5-hour shift? If I can make $100, I'd be happy. But this is DoorDash, and I might have a little bit of downtime. I may have some time where I'm declining some. Ooh, we got one. $7.50 for 5 miles. Now, this don't seem like a good order on face value, but I gotta drive all the way over to Walgreens, and then the drop-off is coming back this way, so it's not gonna be actually 5 miles. Let's see the got unisex dark skin pacifier. Unisex dark skin pacifier. Did this man just say unisex dark skin pacifier? What the hell is a unisex dark skin pacifier? I've never heard. You know what? Let's just keep watching the video. And nice butter mini flavored cookie bites. I gotta hope and pray that this Walgreens got this stuff in stock. Let's go ahead and take this. $7.50 first order is gonna be less than 3 miles when it comes to delivery, so I'm not worried about that, because you can see right here I got a 2.5 mile drive to Walgreens. I already was heading over that way. So let's subtract that 2.5 miles from the total distance. That gives us a distance of 2.5 miles left on the order, meaning we are gonna be getting $7.50 for 2 miles, 2 items. That's an order I can do. Now, again, when it comes to these shopping orders, I am trying to get the pro shopper status on DoorDash. And to do that, you pretty much cannot be missing or substituting any items when it comes to those shopping orders. So I'm finna be going in here and doing my due diligence and checking and making sure that these 2 items that the customer is ordering is in stock. And I'm gonna grab both items, make sure 100% that they correct, and then I will begin to scan them in. Because if I do it that way, I can ensure that I get my pro shopper status. All it takes is you to not find literally 1 item or substitute 1 item on a customer's order out of 40 orders. You gotta be perfect in order to get that pro shopper, because even if you keep the item count low, if you are missing 1 item that the customer is asking for on that order, it will be the make or break of you not getting the pro shopper status. I try to keep the item count low, and when I do, it's still a chance they might be out of the item. So I go in there and I literally try to find the items, all of them. And then once I know I got them all, I start to scan them in. And if they don't got all the items, I'm unassigning the order, because literally it's not worth not finding them items, because the whole point of me doing more shopping orders is to get that pro shopper status. Everything is market dependent, but I mean, look, it's got to be some tips and tricks that we can share with each other to increase our chances of seeing that pro shopper. All right, so we have made it to All Green. Like I was saying, I'm about to go in here, find both items first, and then, and only then, once we find both items, will I begin to scan them in. 5 out of 6 for pro shopper. All right, let's see. And the good thing is they tell you the aisles. We got aisle 6 and aisle 10. Let's see. I see aisle 10. I see aisle 6. Oh, it's a 5. This look like it right here. It says $13.49. Look like it's gonna be this one. All right, that look like it. Let's see if we can find this other one. Oh yeah, that's definitely it. Yep, that's definitely it right there. All right, let's see about this other item. Aisle 6, mini butter cookies. Walgreens set up just like the one that I used to go to when I was a kid. Cookie, butter cookie. Boy, look at that. These nuts all the way down there. All right, so there go the butter cookie, and there we go. Let's scan in, let's classify. All right, and that's the way to do it. So now we got both items, and now we can check out. Now that we know that we good to go, protect our pro shopper status. This one gonna be a DoorDash order. I don't know if that's the front door. No, that's probably this one. There we go. Easy order. We got a $3.50 tip. We got $4 in base pay. What was that, 10 minutes of work? Not bad. And we just got our next order in as soon as we drop that one off. And this one is good because it's calling me all the way back to Taco Bell. $6.15 for 3.1 miles, but look at that. When I get there, that's gonna be a less than a mile delivery. So now we got 2 orders, and DoorDash is trying to keep my wheels rolling. So once we check in at the 1 hour mark, which will be 4:40, we may have 3 orders done, which is a good rate for DoorDash drivers. 3 orders per hour. If the miles to money makes sense, that's the great way to do it. But sometimes if you're taking high mileage orders, you may only get 2 done per hour. But whatever you decide to do, as long as it's working for you, that's really the only thing that matters. If you watch some of my DoorDash live streams that I do in the evening times, you'll probably see that I talk a lot of trash about bad orders. I really do. Depending on where you at in the country, depending on what your cost of living is and your individual needs from the app, who's to say what's a good order? What something that may be bad for me may be good for you. So don't take what I say too serious. That's just how I feel when I'm angry about these orders. But look, if you take orders and you are making money, that's all that really matters. And shout out to all my platinum drivers out there too. I am not a platinum driver. I have a very low acceptance rate because I've been doing DoorDash too long, and I know that they manipulate and play games, and I'm just not in a position, and I don't have the mental capacity to play them games for a chance to make more money. No, I just keep working the app the same way I've been working it, and I'll make my money. And if I don't make no money, that's okay too, but at least I won't be delivering orders for free. My focus right now is to get Pro Shopper on DoorDash, and then maybe, I see some better orders on the shopping side. And you know what? I want to share something with y'all too. In the last week, I have received 2 catering orders while having a low acceptance rate. I'm talking about single digit acceptance rate. I've been getting catering orders. And you know what? It's not that I didn't know it was possible, but it just goes to show that sometimes you need a reminder that DoorDash, their main job as far as drivers is to manipulate us into taking more orders. So they kind of got us believing that you have to be platinum to see catering orders, or if you want to get the large, high-paying orders, you most definitely have to be platinum, or you're not going to be able to schedule, you're not going to make no money. And that's just simply not true, because if everybody is platinum status, then how do everybody got the same priority? It might just be a scam, but again, do what works for you. Don't take what I say as the gospel. I'm just telling you what works for me. This Taco Bell is not the fastest, but they definitely not the slowest either, you know. Some Taco Bells, they gonna have you waiting for a very long time. This, they don't got a bad track record, but you know, it's the middle of the day. They look like they kind of busy, but we're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see, we got 3 minutes into the pickup time. And normally, these orders is not ready. But you know what? It might be ready early. Let's just go in here and have a quick peek. You know what? Sometimes that pleasant surprise is just what you need to get them 3 orders done per hour. Yep, looks like we are no dice today. I see no orders up there. Yep, no orders. Alrighty, so I wanted to get in the benefit of the doubt, but they suck, man. This order is like 10 minutes late. Let's see how much longer it takes. This is ridiculous. They ain't even got nobody in the drive-thru either. He's right there chilling. Don't make no sense. Nobody home. Nobody in the drive-thru. What the hell is they back there doing? They ain't served a drive-thru customer or nothing. Probably should have unassigned this order for real. Yeah. But I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Lord Jesus. He's gonna be in here for a minute. God damn. I appreciate you, bruh. I know she better make them tacos.
What did you need?
Oh, just a carrier for the drinks.
Oh, carrier.
Yeah, just a carrier. Hey, man, your kindness goes a long way, man.
Yes, sir.
Because, you know, us DoorDash drivers, we be ready to crash out. You better tell them. Hey, shout out the old dude inside Taco Bell, man. He tried to offer me a free drink for the wait. So you can at least, I can at least appreciate that. But, man, that Taco Bell suck ass, man. That order 15 minutes. It took them past the pickup time. So this order is definitely late as hell. But it's all good though, I ain't tripping. I'm more tripping off of old Gail having something to say. Merchants got me messed up, these little employees. But the other employees was super nice. So you know, it kind of canceled out that other one. We are already pulling up to the drop off. So that's the one good thing about this order, that it did not have a very far delivery destination. But that's probably the only thing it had going for them. But this must be the right house though, because the GPS led me right here. Let's go ahead and drop this bad boy off and get our $6. And man, we almost at the 1 hour mark, man. That's why I was like, dang, I didn't already waited this amount of time. I might as well go ahead and finish with the order, because if I unassign it, then whatever order I get next, if I get an order, that's gonna be the only one that I do for this hour. So I'm like, nah. I mean, that's gonna be only 2 orders for this hour. And I still got about 7 minutes left in this hour, maybe to get one and head there. But yeah, either way it go, if I would have unassigned that order or just keeping it, it killed all my delivery time for this hour. So there is no getting 3 orders per hour on this one. That's literally crazy. 15 minutes for this. It don't take no 15 minutes to make this. Like, it literally do not take 15 minutes to make this. But for some reason, and they didn't have nobody in the drive-thru, literally. Carry these drinks. It's a lot of stuff to be carrying. How you doing, boss? Sorry about that long wait time. That Taco Bell sucks. Literally. I got there at the right time. Still took them an extra 15 minutes to make the order. Yeah. Have a good one. All right, let's go ahead and confirm that. $6.50, $4 tip. And my next order came in right away. $7.50 at that same Taco Bell. Yeah, we won't be taking that one. This one is a 9-mile delivery. And honestly, I probably shouldn't even go back to that Taco Bell, because if I had to see them and that lady say something to me, I might end up cussing her out. So yeah, we're gonna decline this. We had just come to the end of the first hour. We only at 13:65. This dash is about to end at 5 o'clock. So you know what? let's just go ahead, end it now. I do have another one scheduled, so they should let me hop right back. Nope. I do not have another schedule. Matter of fact, hold on, I think I do. Let me close down the app and refresh it, see what happens. All right, guys, I figured it out. I knew what the problem was. Since I ended my dash, I had to go ahead and reschedule for the 30 minutes that I didn't have, and now it's letting me get back in there.
Really, nigga?
All right, boom. So we back in there. 1 to 3 minute estimated time. Acceptance rate is 9. Still right next to Taco Bell, but we also right here by New China and Walmart. First order, we are getting $9. 8 miles. Looks like we getting a Grubhub order as well at the same time. Let's go ahead and decline this DoorDash though. $9, 8 miles. Popeye's chicken. We don't even go to Popeye's. Hold on, let's close that down. And we got $8.37 for 8.9 miles on Grubhub. Let's decline that as well. And let's see what we can get on DoorDash. So for the first hour, we have made $13.53 or whatever it said, which is not great, but it's basically because we used all our time at that Taco Bell right there, y'all. They basically played me, but I unassigned orders yesterday, so I'm not in a position to do it today. Next up, we got $3 for 1.6 miles, and I am not doing no $3 orders because that is a delivery to a no-tip customer. No-tip orders are not worth my time, not worth your time. And that's one of them orders where DoorDash is making money, the customer getting their food, but you, the driver, are not making no money. And just imagine if they have the same amount of wait time as that Taco Bell I just came from. So you telling me I gotta wait 25 minutes for a $3 order? Absolutely not. It's not happening. Now we getting $6.50 for 2.8 miles. And this one is one I normally wouldn't take. It's borderline, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick. McDonald's got a great track record over here, way better than Taco Bell, and we definitely got some catching up to do. So let's go. We have a 2.6 mile, no, we have a 0.6 mile drive to McDonald's, meaning that once we pick this up, the delivery distance will be 2.2 miles. And for $6.50, that's pretty much as far as I'm trying to go. It's 2 miles, straight up. $6.50 for 2 miles gives you 3 to 1 miles to money ratio. Excellent profitability. McDonald's cranks them orders out 10 to 15 per hour. So I'm definitely more willing to do a $6.50 order with them opposed to doing one with another merchant, for example, like Taco Bell, who might have you waiting. Now let's just say I get another order from Taco Bell, $6 for 2 miles. I'm more likely to decline that order now because I'm trying to get 3 orders done per hour, and they have proven to me that if you do business with them, you're gonna get 1 order every 25 minutes because they don't care if they got an empty lobby, empty drive-through. If you come in to get a DoorDash order, you might get a little attitude, and you definitely about to get a 10 to 15 minute wait. So McDonald's is not busy at all. Nobody in the drive-through. Only a few cars here overall. We gonna park right over here. We picking up for my boy Daryl. The pickup time is 5:01. We have a top customer. Whenever you see this little green banner right here, make this delivery count, that means you got a top customer. You want to be delivering to top customers more than not, because them top customers the ones gonna give you the best tips, more frequent tips, and they gonna give you the less issues while on delivery. Trust me, especially if you're a new driver, make sure you look out for them top customers. And it says give them an extra level of care. Take an extra moment to check the order. Don't do none of that. These should be sealed orders, okay? Everything should be sealed in the bag. You should always be giving the highest level of customer service, and you should make sure that you're not delivering to customers who are not worth your time. And if you do that, you'll more than likely see more top customers, especially if you stay away from no-tip customers. Good old Mickey D's, home of the any size frozen Fanta. They got that McValue. What else they got? They got that McCafe, the Mick M&M, the Mick Undercooked. They got everything you need, Mick. They got the McBike. They got the Mount McDonald Land Shake. Damn. All right, we're picking up a Daryl. Thank you. I think that's the order right there, y'all. DoorDash order for her. Yep, that is it. Take a picture. Shout out to McDonald's, man. See, Taco Bell get to be like that. Had an order ready. They got it together. They got it together. Oh, that was his bike. Oh, snap. I ain't know who bike that was. That was his bike right there. He on the McDelivery. All right, y'all. Order number 3. Make sure you take a picture of that Mickey D's to protect your ratings. Alrighty, we just made it to our McDonald's delivery. And it wasn't that far away. Let me make sure, because I see the address on this next house. I don't see none on this one. But the map said it was right. Yep, there we go. Now I see it. Alrighty, order has been dropped off. Let's see, 650, 650. All right. Before I could even leave the driveway, we got $8.75, 7.3 miles on this one. It's gonna be a no-go for me. Let's go ahead and decline that. All right, we finna navigate back towards this McDonald's, y'all, because we technically just crossed over to another zone. But it looked like it don't matter because they still sending me orders. But yeah, 1-to-1 miles money ratio ain't gonna quite cut it for me. Okay, but this one will do. We got $7 for 5.2 miles, and we was already heading back to that McDonald's. So if I'm 2.5 miles away, that means this is gonna be a 2.5 mile delivery from McDonald's. And we really need it because we need to keep these wheels rolling with that last hour we had not being too great. We need to get 3 orders done on this hour. So I should have hit that alley right there is what I should have did. Matter of fact, let me see if I can cut through right here. Ooh, they got a martial arts taekwondo center right there. Dang, that's tight. I might have to get the kids enrolled in taekwondo. I always wanted to do that when I was a kid, but I was never allowed to. So I told myself all the stuff I didn't get to be able to do, if my kids want to do it, they gonna get a chance. So shoot, now that I know we got a little taekwondo center right around the way, that's gonna be perfect. All right, but in order to pay for that taekwondo, we gotta make this money. Again, so we had technically $20 so far, and we got about 35 minutes until the top of the hour, and we're gonna be at hour number 2. So yes, that should be enough time to drop off this order. All right, we're dropping off order number 4. We literally have about 15 minutes until we get to the end of this second hour. So I'm gonna drop this off, and hopefully they send me another order right away. This is definitely the house right here because that mug was like big old white fence, some crazy crap. Yeah, we gotta park right here and we gotta go up in this driveway. I'm pretty sure of it because I remember in the notes it said big old white fence. So let's get this order dropped off real quick. GPS location, poor signal. Let's get this thing dropped off. Who's he at? Always watch out for dogs when you're going in them gates. Me, I don't go all the way up to the door. Set that mug right there. $7. Wow, only a $3 tip, man. That's crazy. I would have thought it would have been more. We got a $4 base pay on this order. So it looks like this customer was not a great one like how I thought, but still okay. Let's see if we can get one more order done. So $13.50 for this dash, $13.50 for the first dash. So we are at $27 so far. We need one more order in the next 15 minutes in order for this hour to be a success. Last hour was a straight up fail. We got 2 orders done, and I should have probably unassigned that Taco Bell. But like I said, I want to get 10 orders done before I be unassigning back to back and frivolously, because I don't want to go below really 95%. That's pretty much what I'm at right now. So knocking out 10 orders will not necessarily make my completion rate go up. But if I knock out 10 orders and then there's an event where I have to unassign one for whatever reason, at least I know I got 10 of them done. Now look at this crap they just sent me. $3.25 for freaking 10 miles. Bruh, this is a dummy order. This is an order that should never be done, no day of the week. But it's gonna be some driver out there that make up an excuse to take it. Acceptance rate, completion rate, I don't see enough orders, whatever. But listen, I'm still trying to get 3 orders done per hour. But that don't mean I'm finna take any order, because that $3 order right there would have took up my whole last 15 minutes, guaranteed. Guaranteed. It ain't no point. If it ain't no $6 or $7 order, it ain't worth it. It is not worth it. Situationally, I have done $4 orders. Do I like to do them all the time? Heck no. And is this the time to be taking a $4 order? Heck no. When is the time to take a $4 order? Well, hey, that's up to you. You know, that's up to you. Maybe I don't even want to recommend a time to take a $4 order, because it really ain't ever gonna be good. Maybe you get like $4 for 1 mile at 9 a.m. at Starbucks. Maybe that's like the only time where a $4 order is okay. Other than that, I can't really see it making much sense taking an order that's so low. Look at this, $16.75 for 11 miles. 11 miles is crazy. $16.75 for 11 miles. And nope, we're not taking that. We're not taking it. Even though I know it's less than 11 miles, we still not taking it, because it's still gonna be at least 8 miles. And that would be almost 2-to-1 miles to money. Yeah, most definitely. We gonna just leave that one alone. Now we getting $16.75 for 11.8 miles. And this one is a food delivery. The last one was alcohol retail pickup at a gas station. This one is a straight up food delivery. $16 for 12 miles. It might be less than 12 miles. Yeah, it might be less than 12 miles. But do I think that I've got a 4-mile drive over there? No, it's not a 4-mile drive. It's gonna be like a 3-mile drive over to New China. Yeah, that 3-mile drive to New China. Matter of fact, it's less than that. It's a 2-mile drive. Yep, it's a 2-mile drive. Now we getting $3.75 at Papa John's. $3.75 for 8 miles. Yeah, that's a bad order right there. That is a bad order. So we now have 12 minutes to get one more order done. 12 minutes. $7.50 for 12 miles on this one. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. $7.50 for 12 miles. DoorDash done lost their mind. Let me see. And it's a stack. Oh yeah, they really lost their mind. Yep. So now, as you can see, we declining orders. Active. I ain't playing around. I need a low mileage delivery because that's really the only thing that's gonna get done in 10 minutes or less, 15 minutes or less. It got to be a low mileage delivery. If it's not low miles, it better be 3-to-1 miles to money ratio, because it's definitely gonna take me into my next working hour if it's not low mileage. McDonald's, they quick at making them orders, so a McDonald's order would be good. New China, the Chinese spot, they not as fast as getting orders out, but they get a lot of orders out per hour, especially around this time period. Let's see, we got $9.25 for 6 miles. It looked like it's a little bit of drive over there to Arby's. Let me see. It's a little drive over to Arby's. I was already heading over this way. So you know what? Let's take a chance on it. $9.25. We have a 5-mile drive to Arby's. So $9.25. 5 miles, subtract 5 miles. This is gonna be $9.25 for 2 miles. And then let's see what the drop-off time is. The pickup time is 5:46. So that's gonna put us right at the 1 hour mark. Yep, drop-off time for this one is gonna be 6. Why is the drop-off time 6 p.m.? That don't make no sense. It ain't gonna take me 30 minutes. It ain't gonna take me 15 minutes to drive over there. Oh, okay. The pickup time for this order is 5:29. It's a pickup by 5:29, but the time right now is 5:35. So that means this order should be ready. Yep. The original pickup time for this order is 5:29. I just got the order at 5:35. That means that this order should be ready when I get there. Let's hope that it is, because if it is ready, we should better get this dropped off before we reach that 5:45 mark, making us be at 2 hours. All right, we got a chance, y'all, and then this is almost a $10 order. So that's gonna bump us up to what, $36 for the first 2 hours? All right, let's focus. We gotta lock in. We got a 7-minute drive, but I don't think. All right, guys, we have just made it to Arby's. Let's check in. We picking up for Christina. Now, like I said, I checked the pickup time that it said for me was 5:46, but the original pickup time was 5:20. Ooh, that might be it. You got one for Christina, boss? Got one for Christina. Appreciate it. Thank you. No drinks? No drinks. Right on. Thank you. I appreciate it. You too. Thank you so much. The car, the GPS says we have a 6-minute drive, and even though it had a pickup time of 5:29, he was actually bagging it up as I walked in. So maybe it was a situation where it was a remake. You know, maybe the customer just tipped a regular amount, you know, $3, $4, $5, and maybe the first driver took the order, and that's why it had to be re-prepared. Now, I'm guessing, this is hypothetical because I actually don't know, but I think this might have been a remake. I think we might be getting like a $5 base pay and a $4 tip, maybe even a $6 base pay. And we are at the 2 hour mark. The time right now is 5:45, so we actually 1 minute past the 2 hour mark. We currently at $27. This $9 order will bump us up to $36. GPS say we 4 minutes away, so I mean, hey, we got as close as we could to getting 3 orders done per hour, and that's with the last 2 being ready when I got there. So this is why it's very important that you keep the miles low, especially when you're trying to knock out as many orders as possible. Now, if you don't care about mileage, and you know, miles to money ratio is something that you don't focus on, I get it. But the way I work, I try to get the most profitable order with the least amount of miles that allows me to do 3 orders per hour. Okay, so this one came in at $9.25. See what it ends out at. $9.25. $4 base pay, $5 tip. And if you know anything about DoorDash, base pay starts out at $2. This is definitely double the base pay on this order. And the mileage wasn't that high, so I don't think it was a situation where the customer, or the driver had a very far distance. So I mean, let's just say if it would have been $7 for the same mileage. No, I think the first driver definitely ate this order. You know, they might have been hungry. And that's probably why it was a remake. So we are now at, let's see, we had $22.75 right now. And then we add 3 and some change. That'll put us at 26. At the 10, we had $36 for the first 2 hours. Not bad, not bad. On all low offers too. We didn't get one $10. Well, no, that last order was a $9. So we got a $9 and some change order, but we got no orders that were over $10. You know, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 bucks. We saw some, but they had high mileage on them. And I'm not trying to do high mileage orders for 1-to-1 miles to money or under 2-to-1. Like, I need 3-to-1 on 7-mile deliveries because of the time it take and the round trip miles. So you know what? Let's go ahead. We doing good. We on our way to hour number 3. Let's see if we can get 3 more orders done in this next hour. We are getting $5.50 for, what's that, 4.5 miles at Popeyes. I despise Popeyes, boy. You talking about slow merchants. They literally are the slowest merchants on earth. They have no pep in their step. They have no enthusiasm when it comes to their job. So I need 4-to-1 miles to money ratio in order to do business with Popeyes, just because of the headache that's associated with looking those Popeyes associates in their eyes and seeing that their soul has been drained of every single piece of vitality that they ever had. Getting another $3 order. $3 Pizza Hut pizza bag required. $3, 5.4 miles. So you already know where this is going. Straight to the trash can, straight to the trash bin. But you know what? We pulling up to McDonald's, New China, Taco Bell for that taco smell. What else they got? Schnucks. We got some merchants right here, so we should be able to get something that's reasonable and not ugly. Looks like they got some pizza orders need to be delivered. We got $6.39 for 6.2 miles. Yeah, that's gonna be a decline for me. Matter of fact, we should just let it time out. Let me go ahead and sit this phone back right here. Should I just let it time out? Yes, we gonna let that one time out. See if they send me one back. Good thing is the hotspot definitely looked like it got a little bit bigger. Not that that matters. You know, that's just a historical data of previous orders. So don't really mean much, but 15 minutes into this next hour and we have not gotten our next order. So might not be looking at a 3-order hour on this one, so we might just need the best order possible. We are getting $9 for 9.3 miles, and it's a stack. $9 for 2 customers, both of them going up the highway. Yeah, so that order that we seen earlier that said 16,411, it still would have been 9 miles. Yep, I'm glad I did not even consider taking that one. So that's gonna be another decline for us. We are going down to 10%.
Food and drinks and customers.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just got $9 for 3 miles, chat. Pizza Hut. And we about to drop off this $11 Grubhub order. That's what we needed right there. Now we got, let's see, we got about, looks like 4 minutes to pick up this order right here. So let's go ahead and drop this one off, and hopefully Pizza Hut be all the way done preparing that order while we dropping off this one. This one probably has about 2 more miles to go. Let me see, let me check the GPS. Ooh, even less. We got 1.5 miles. So less than 5 minutes of driving. We finna drive right up here, drop it off, and then we're gonna be swinging back around, heading over to Pizza Hut and grabbing this pizza order. And we got the DoorDash bag on deck. So it looks like we're gonna be having a delivery code on this one. Delivery code required. Let's see, let me go ahead and do this now because I know they probably, since they, oh, okay, there we go. There they go, okay. I see him. I was sure gonna bypass that delivery code, but we see the customer, we are good. I wasn't sure if this was the back door or the front door.
My code is 95.
Alrighty, thank you so much. There we go. You have a great evening.
You too.
Great customer right there. Now we are heading over to Pizza Hut. Pickup time is right now 6:27, so they should have that nice and ready for us. And the good thing is, since this delivery was so close, I know we're only 1 mile away, and we're gonna be over there in less than 5 minutes. So that's perfect. Give them an extra 5 minutes to get there. All right, we just made it. We got the pickup time is here now, so they should have this ready. Picking up for my boy Brandon. We got 15 minutes before we at the top of the hour. Yep, they got that sign-in sheet. Ooh, they actually got salad at the bar today. Customer parking only. That's funny. Buffet. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Toast croutons is not fresh. I wonder how long this been sitting out here. It's crazy. I thought they got rid of these after, I guess not. So now we wait. I thought it was gonna be ready. Well, might not get 3 orders done in this hour. Alrighty. You betcha. You betcha. This is Pizza Hut, baby. Gotta sign that paper. Alright, well, we got it. Didn't take too long. What, 4 minutes to get the damn order? I guess that ain't the worst in the world. Let's freaking go. That DoorDash order went from $9 to $10.10. Let's get it. Shout out to that customer bringing us up to $32.85 on DoorDash. And Grubhub just sent me a $7 order at McDonald's. So we currently heading over there to pick that up. Let's go. These are, you know what? Thanks to Grubhub, I'm actually gonna get 3 orders done this hour. But you know what? We only got 5 minutes before the top of the hour. So let me make it over here, grab this order before I speak too soon, guys. All right, y'all, so we just did something crazy. We are on our way to pick up this McDonald's Grubhub order. And we just accepted a $7 DoorDash Dairy Queen order. $7 for 3 miles. Now, DoorDash says that this order has a pickup time of 10 minutes from now. So I'm like 3 minutes away from McDonald's. Dairy Queen is about a third of a mile from McDonald's. I'm gonna pick up this McDonald's order. Then we gonna drive past Dairy Queen, check in, mark ourselves as arrived, and then continue with the McDonald's delivery. Double back.
What?
Pick up the Dairy Queen order and then deliver that one.
Come on now, dog.
I might get 4 orders done this hour because listen, sometimes you gotta make it do what it do. And if multi-apping is the way, I ain't got no complaints. So we pulling up to McDonald's right now. As soon as we come around this little curve, we're gonna be at Mickey D's. We already passed the pickup time for the Grubhub order, even though I do like making it to the merchant on time for Grubhub because they got that on-time rating. It really don't matter unless you're a Premier driver. And the fact that I'm even seeing those and not being Premier, that's great in itself. But at the same time, it's like I can't sacrifice doing a multi-app order or multi-apping on some orders just to make Grubhub happy. So, you know, we a little bit late to this pickup, but that's making sure they have enough time to complete the delivery. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Shut your ass up. I'm a damn DoorDash driver. I'm allowed to go the wrong way when I'm multi-apping. All right, so let's see. Let me park right here. And you definitely do not want to leave the whip running up here, nigga. This is McDonald's. Ain't no telling who up in this. Boom. Who are we picking up for? We are picking up for, let's see, we don't know. We picking up for Debbie. She got $38.45. $38.45 for Debbie. Pick this up, and then we're going to swing by Dairy Queen before we confirm this one. Yep, I see a Mickey D's bag. That's got to be it right there. Hey, boss. Can I get that Grubhub order? $38.45 for Debbie? Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I knew this one was going to be ready because we gave them extra time. Now, before I confirm this on Grubhub, I'm driving by Dairy Queen, hitting arrived, because they got the little tablet in there. And when you hit arrive as a dasher, they see it in there, and they be like, oh, the dasher is arriving. McDonald's got the same kind of system set up, too. But McDonald's be faster than Dairy Queen, so that's why we heading over there first. We're now officially at the 3-hour mark. We are sitting at, what's that, $57 as of right now in 3 hours. But we got a Grubhub order in the car, and we getting ready to drive by Dairy Queen just so we could check in real quick. Boom, we are checked in, and now we gonna confirm the Grubhub order. Yes, we are leaving, navigate, and I'm going the wrong way.
How? Hold on, bro.
Ain't that some ish? Well, looks like I'm gonna be picking up this Dairy Queen order after all, because I thought that both orders was going in the same direction, but they ain't. So that means if I don't pick this up now, I'm gonna be backtracking. Slight change of plan. So I thought that both of these orders wasn't going in the same direction. Turns out they are. I thought that I was gonna have to drop off one order, then come back, get the other one, drop it off. And I also thought I was at 57 bucks. We are at 58 bucks, guys. And this is a $14 stack that I just created for myself. So that means we about to be at 72 bucks in 3 hours once I get these dropped off. I'm 4 minutes away from the first drop off, and then we have another 1 minute drive to the next drop off. Time checking in right now is 6:50. So technically we are a few minutes past the 3 hour mark. But with my first drop off being 3 minutes away, we can go ahead and count this money up and be fishing for our next one once we drop off this grub hub. So look, we in good shape right now. We got 2 more hours to go. See how much more we can rake up. We at 72 right now. We might be able to make it to 100 bucks, guys. That's the goal. Now, it used to be, let's make 100 bucks in 4 hours. But you know, DoorDash is not the same as it used to be. You got to grind. And you know what? Some people do make that 104 hours. Some people don't. Taking the most profitable orders with the least amount of mileage and trying to get 3 done per hour is my secret recipe to getting as close to 25 bucks an hour as you can. And even with that, 25 bucks an hour, you probably gonna be getting about 6 to 8 bucks from DoorDash and base pay. And the rest you relying on good, decent customers and decent merchants to get those orders cranked out in a reasonable amount of time. So as we pulling up to this first customer drop off, is they making a left or is they turning into a driveway? I can't tell. Let's go ahead and keep this good momentum rolling and keep trying to get 3 orders done for these next 2 hours. Alrighty, drop off number 1. We have made it. Shout out to this lovely customer. Sit that there. Get the picture for Grubhub. Get this. We just look at this driveway. Look how steep this is. We just got another Pizza Hut order, 9 bucks, 3 miles, and I had to turn around in those people's driveway right there because literally Pizza Hut is right here. I was like, I'm not really trying to drive all the way around. Let me go ahead and bust this turn up in these people's driveway. So pickup time for this one is 7. Yes, so we basically right at the pickup time. Let's go. We are at $72, guys, for the first 3 hours. We are into hour number 4 right now, and we got our first order, $9 order. I'm on the schedule with Grubhub too, so they may send me some Grubhub orders. I'm hoping that they do, but if they don't, that's okay because we starting this one off with an order in the first 15 minutes, so that's gonna put us in good position to knock out 2 more before 7:45. All right, man, this don't make no sense. So this order is supposed to be ready at 7:11. It is now 7:18. No, it's 7:19 now. So we already, what, 8 minutes past the pickup time. Okay, now look at this. What we have here is a sign-in sheet. That's me right here picking up this order. That's me picking up the last order. They ain't did nothing but 3 DoorDash orders since 5:30, and I'm one of them. So this is the 4th order they didn't had in what, an hour? Ain't nobody in here. Literally nobody in here. What is taking so long on this pizza? This don't make no sense. They literally ain't even got no orders. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 orders total. 2 of these signatures is mine. This don't make no sense. What the hell going on at Pizza Hut, y'all? I'm about to unassign this order. Yeah, it ain't nobody in here. No other orders being made, y'all, because they ain't got it together. They causing 10, 15 minute wait times. Ain't nobody in here. Can't even come back here no more. Well, you know what? I was gonna try to go for 5 hours, but I just got a call from the house. Looks like I gotta go grab some stuff for kids tomorrow. Juice, milk, bread, breakfast sandwiches. So yeah, this is gonna be my last one right here. But at least this one is paying 9 bucks. Gonna put us up to 80 bucks. In less than 4 hours. 80 bucks, 3.5 hours. Yeah, so not too bad. Let's see, nobody coming to the door. We're gonna set that right there, and we are getting out of here. It was a hand-to-me order, so I'm gonna just go ahead, leave it right there. Remember the address. Have any problems, I'm pulling back up. Let's go ahead, confirm it. Boom, thank you. $9, $6 tip, $3 base pay, bringing us up to $48.85, and now they sending me $9.50 for 9 miles. No DoorDash, I ain't going to no Popeyes. We got $48.85 right there. Let's see, and then we got $18.35 on Grubhub. So yes, we made 80 bucks. We did it in 3.5 hours, and you know what? I'm cool with that. As they send me even more deliveries, like, no, we've been out here for 4 hours. I wanted to go for 5, but you know, whenever I try to do 5 hours, it's inevitable. Either they gonna need something at home, I'm gonna get tired. You know, it's always something that keep me right at that 4 hour mark. So look, guys, thank you for rocking with me, watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, got some entertainment out of the deal. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.